Trump's decision to kill Iran's top general isn't exactly bringing peace and stability to the Middle East. As the world is on edge, waiting to see how bad the fallout will be, Democrats have spoken up. However, the objection of the Democrats isn't that Trump killed Qasem Soleimani, but that he did it without their permission.
The operation against Soleimani in Iraq was conducted without specific authorization and any advance notification or consultation with Congress.
There is usually a congressional consulting process. It's both constitutionally required.
We see a gradual march to military action directly or indirectly with Iran that has not been authorized by Congress.
But they did actually have a chance to stop Trump. The recent $738 billion defense spending bill could have included amendments that tied Trump's hands and mandated he not carry out any attacks against Iran.
No federal funds may be used for any use of military force in or against Iran unless Congress has A. declared war or B. enacted specific statutory authorization for such use of military force.
If the president wants to attack Iran, he needs to come to Congress for authorization.
I proudly support this amendment prohibiting the use of any funds for a war with Iran without congressional authorization.
A number of progressive voices did speak out, but they got outvoted. The bill was passed.
Any member who voted for the National Defense Authorization Act, a blank check, can't now express dismay that Trump may have launched another war in the Middle East. My amendment, which has stripped, would have cut off funding for any offensive attack against Iran, including against officials like Soleimani.
Now Democrats in Congress are looking to pass a resolution that would not stop but only limit Trump's actions when it comes to Iran. And no surprise there, because in the aftermath of Soleimani's killing, Democrats seem to echo Trump's claim that he was indeed an awful person who deserved to be shot down.
Soleimani was a murderer responsible for the deaths of thousands, including hundreds of Americans.
General Soleimani was a violent man who died a violent death.
Soleimani was a bad guy. There's no question about that.
A notorious terrorist. No one should shed a tear over his death.
He deserves to be brought to justice. He deserved to be brought to justice for his crimes.
This seems to be the outlook of the Democratic Party. It's okay to kill the top general of a foreign country and put the country on the brink of war. You just have to ask permission first. They don't sound as much like cool-headed doves, but rather like obnoxious bureaucrats waving the rule book in Trump's face, demanding proper procedure.
Congress could put much stronger clamps on a president, but over the years, we've seen them fail to do that. I think they realize they can't stop it. So what they'll try to do is limit what kinds of money could be spent without congressional approval and that kind of thing. It'll be a sort of a face-saving thing for the Democrats to say we tried to do something. This juvenile attitude in America that we have that all our enemies are bad guys or the baddest of the bad and we're the good. Nobody will just say, look, this was the general of a country, the commanding general, and he was killed. This is not what you do. I mean, this is an act of war.